Tige Charity is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Her grandmother was one of Oral Roberts' prayer partners. As a high school junior, she attended a college weekend at ORU and knew it was the place for her. She majored in accounting, graduated in 1993, and worked in the insurance industry for several years. In 2001, she married Antonio Charity, an actor, and they made their home in Los Angeles. In 2009, Tige founded Kids in the Spotlight, a nonprofit organization that gives youth in foster care a way to tell their stories through filmmaking. It was a visit to a girls' group home 2 years earlier where Antonia was teaching acting classes that, she says, cracked her heart wide open. From humble beginnings, Kids has become a life-changing experience for foster youth ages 12 to 24. A script-to-screen program teaches them how to write, cast, produce, and star in their own short films. Industry professionals serve as mentors. To date, these young people have produced 115 short films and a feature-length documentary. Hundreds of guests attend the annual Kids Film Awards event, where the film's premiere and nominees receive awards for Best Actor, Best Film, and more. In 2023, Tige introduced the Kids Production Studio with Purpose. This facility, located in Van Nuys, has a number of interchangeable sets. Industry professionals are invited to rent studio space for their productions and to hire Kids alumni to help. This is another way that Kids gives foster youth opportunities to gain valuable work experience. Tige has an MBA in nonprofit management from American Jewish University. She's a TEDx speaker, host of a podcast called Leaders in the Spotlight, and a member of the Women Presidents Organization. She has promoted Kids on programs like The Kelly Clarkson Show and Entertainment Tonight, and has received numerous awards and commendations. Right by her side and cheering her on is Antonio and their daughter, Ebony. They will tell you Tige is not your 9-to-5 girl. If you have any doubts, just read her book or ask ORU professor Rafael Barrero, who brought a group of film students to her studio in 2024. What Tige Charity has done to give young people hope, encouragement, and practical skills for life beyond foster care is nothing short of amazing. The ORU Alumni Association is therefore pleased to honor her with the 2025 Alumni Award for Distinguished Service to the Community.
Wow. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God. Oh, we'll see how great is our God. Y'all, it is because of a great God that I get to stand before you today. It is an honor to be recognized and appreciated by my alma mater, Oral Roberts University. Let me tell you, I am truly humbled and overwhelmed by this incredible honor. I never imagined coming back to ORU, and I'll tell you why. But first, when I started Kids in the Spotlight in 2009, I was simply obeying God with a heart that wanted to make a difference in the lives of foster youth, and it has stretched me beyond my imagination. But I'm profoundly grateful for God's love, grace, mercy, and faithfulness, and for my late grandmother, Mama Mo, Angeline Williams. She was an Oral Roberts prayer partner, and it is her prayers that led me to ORU, where I grew spiritually, and I was awakened in a place of worship and service. When I came to ORU, I was an average student who barely got by. I majored in accounting because I took an accounting class in high school as an elective, and it was the easiest A I'd ever gotten. So I thought, hey, I'll major in accounting. Until I took Mr. Gregg's class, accounting class, and everything I'd learned in chapter 1 Everything I learned in high school, we covered in chapter 1 at ORU. And by the time I got to chapter 2, I was lost. My junior year, I considered changing my major, but I was told that if I changed my major, I would have to stay another year or two. And I was like, oh no, that is not happening. So I pushed forward, determined to finish. As the first on both sides of my immediate family to graduate from college, I remember feeling so accomplished and grateful to have overcome an obstacle that seemed insurmountable at the time. So when I finished, I never thought about returning. Some of my most profound memories were here at ORU, chapel being my favorite place. No exams, just worship and feasting on the word of God, like I did this morning. The other is my lifelong friends I met here at ORU. Most of them are here with me today. They were in my wedding, I was in their weddings, we occasionally vacation together, and my best friend Celeste is the godmother of my only child. There were also a few challenging memories here at ORU. See, senior year, I failed my last final exam, and I didn't think I would graduate. My family was already on the road, heading from Louisiana to Tulsa, ready to celebrate, make some noise, and watch me graduate. Yet I was uncertain if I would be allowed to walk. But thank God for His grace. He spared me the embarrassment of not graduating with my class. I was able to walk across that stage and receive my diploma, but I had to take a summer class to finish my coursework and officially receive my degree. So like I said before, I never imagined coming back. It wasn't until long after I graduated from ORU that I learned that I struggled with dyslexia. But I also learned that God is so much bigger than dyslexia. He is so much bigger than my GPA I got at ORU, because in 2011, I returned to school and received an MBA in nonprofit management, graduating top of my class and receiving an award for academic success. My journey is a testament that God can take the least likely like me, a stutterer like Moses, a child like Daniel, and an outsider like Ruth and Esther, just to name a few, to use for His glory. His word says He starts at exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. And one of my most surprising moments came when I received an email in 2022 from Leanne Langley, Director of Alumni and Donor Relations, letting me know that she had ran across my story on Fox News, followed by Ted Wiley from the Alumni Relations, who came to California in 2023 and visited our studio. Then Professor Raphael brought a group of students to visit our studio. And the icing on the cake for me was receiving a grant from the student body here at ORU, who raised over $3,000 during chapel to help support the mission and impact of kids. Your act of love and generosity blew me away. James 1:27 says, true religion is caring for widows and orphans. And at Kids in the Spotlight, that's exactly what we do. So before I take my seat, I want to thank my parents for their unconditional love, unwavering love, support, and guidance, even unsolicited guidance. My beautiful sister, my Aunt Virginia, who was my chaperone when my church sponsored a group of high school students to attend ORU College Weekend back in 1988. College Weekend solidified for me that ORU was indeed the place to be. Thank you to my cousins, nieces, sister-in-law, friends for loving me enough to travel and celebrate with me. We rode deep. We got 2 tables over there, y'all. Thank you to my daughter, Ebony Jewel. Your unselfish love, encouragement, and sacrifice means everything to me, because she was not happy to miss school to be here with me tonight. To my husband in his absence, Antonio, thank you for giving me grace to do this work. Thank you, ORU, for preparing me to be a light and salt in a challenging city like Los Angeles, where I get to serve, employ, and love on God's most vulnerable children, showing them that they are not forgotten. Thank you, Dr. Wilson, the ORU Alumni Association, and the young lady who nominated me for this award. I may not know you personally, but thank you for seeing me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you, and God bless you so much.